So on today's video, I want to show you how I normally reduce my budget concerning food. Because I do a lot of farming, not really a lot, but a lot for me, because it's enough for me to get enough. I want you to accompany me to my farm where I normally do my farming, kind of a way to get food. It's also kind of a way to reduce food budget, yes. And also kind of a way to reduce how many times I go to the shop or to the grocery shop. Yeah. So anyways, without wasting time, let's get to my farm.
But if this is your first time you came across my channel, kindly please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. But first,
They say when you want to reduce the budget, sometimes you go to the shop. So that's exactly what I want to do, and I want to show you because I want to share this with you guys.
but before I leave, let me have me some breakfast, which I want to eat, or I want to take some bread, not bread, Weetabix and milk, and call it a morning. So I'm done with my breakfast and it's now time to go and see what's going to happen, or let's get it done. So I just go to the place where I'm doing the farming thing. And what you're going to see here, or what you're just seeing right now, these are just the construction materials that had already brought here. I'm thinking of building another home on this side so that at least I can have a space, a home which has a space more than the other side, the home that I'd just shown you guys. So, but let's go down and see what these guys are doing. There are some people that had already requested to come and help me. They normally help me whenever whenever it's a harvesting time or planting time. Yeah, so we just had I just had my harvest. I just harvested like 1 week ago, and there are still some few things on the ground. So one guy is collecting and one guy is digging the holes. The style or the procedure that, or the process that I found in Kajiado, what people are doing, the way they do their planting is a bit different with how we do it from back home where I come from, my village. These people, first of all, they have to dig the holes first before they now come with the seeds to drop them in the holes. Then again they cover. So I just find it like a bit a process and tiring, but they said they're fine with that, and that's how they do it here. So I normally just let them do what they do best, or what they can do, they're comfortable with, me, so long as my work is done correctly. At the end of the day, I get my seeds or I get my maize, then I'm fine. So what we want to plant today, we are starting with, is planting maize. And for me to plant maize, I'm not only doing maize alone, but I'll also be doing some beans. So this section in this space, whereby I normally plant vegetables, the types of vegetables that my caretaker like using and other workers. So if you look it keenly, you will see there are some greeny leaves. Those are vegetables, this part. So I've never understood why they have to dig holes first, the whole space. I feel like you're doing like 2 times of work. But it is what it is, and I have to respect how they work. And also, if you go to Rome, do as Romans do. So this is how I found in this area in Kajiado, especially to be specific where I am. This is how they plant seeds, digging holes first, the whole place. Then later now they come and drop seeds in those holes, then they cover. I'm okay with it. So long as the results comes out really well and my maize will just grow to give me the best produce, I'm good. So this kind of a work, it took them how many hours? 4.5 hours. So it was a lot. The space is big. I can't really show it really well on a camera, but the space is big. So they took 4.5 hours digging the holes and also planting the seeds. And me, I was just okay with it, so long as my work is done as per my expectation, then I'm just good. So I decided to go back home and also go and check on other things as I wait for them to finish. Then I come back again and check. Yeah. Ooh.
So I'm back at home, or I'm back in the house, not inside the house, but just in the compound, because what those guys are doing is going to take a bit of time. So I didn't want to stay there. So long as I've given them the instructions on the spacings that they're supposed to do when they're, planting the seeds on the ground, that's enough. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'll just go back to check if they've done the correct thing as per I have instructed them. They're helping me. It's not like a commanding or whatever. Instructions comes with the different meanings, but it doesn't mean that I'm commanding them in any way. So I'm here to chill a little bit. Yeah.
Oops, I forgot to close the gates. So let me go back and just close it. Then come and chill as I wait for them. So back home, and let me take you to my backyard kitchen where I get my daily vegetable use.
So you all, this is where also I plant some of my vegetables apart from planting or having a little bit of farming on the other side. I do things that I normally use more frequent, like vegetables. I do like using spinach a lot, and also kale. So this is where I plant my spinach. I decided to make a bed. I've forgotten with the name, but it's something bed. So I decided to divide them like this, the way you see it's divided. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, so that I wanted to, when I'm planting vegetables, I wanted to put spinach separate. Like now, this side is only spinach, but I do eat a lot of kales, which is sukuma wiki. Why am I saying kales a lot? Sukuma wiki, in our common language in Kenya. So I decided to divide like that so that it gives me easy time when I pluck on this bed this time. Next time I go to the other bed. And I didn't show you how, guys, I did it. There were kales here already, but they have stayed for 1 year. So I decided to remove them and also to plant new ones because they were not now giving good, they were not producing really well, and I had to remove them. Same with spinach. I planted some spinach in these small containers. I decided to use these containers because I wanted also to make this small backyard garden look beautiful. But this time I didn't want a lot of vegetables, because last time I did like that, but I ended up not, um, using all the vegetables that I planted in this garden, in these containers, and even these ones. They're not only those ones. I think they're 10 in number, in total. So yeah, that's it. And I love it this way. So I don't really do much on this side, but it really helping me. You know, when you are not many people, like it's a family of 4, when you're a family of 4 and family of 3, let me tell you, this is too much already. These vegetables is just too much. When they are ready, you will have to give it out to other people, those who maybe are staying or they're in places that they can't plant vegetables. So I'm really grateful for this, and also I'm grateful that I can get my food from my I can grow my food. What am I saying? I can grow my food, and also I can help other people with the food that I've grown, because I'm doing it because I love it. But when it's a lot, like vegetables, when it's a lot, you can't really eat it alone. So they end up either in waste, or it's just good to give it out. Yeah, so that's what I normally do. Nataka kuizuia.